Hello and welcome, my new world leaves. So, here we are again with Kamen Rider Geats. Kawa sadly isn't part of it anymore. Or is he? Let's have a look. Stratagem 1. Beat of the New World. So, these three are family now. What a weird wish for Ace to make, but I think he has something on his mind with those wishes he made before. So the Game Master gets to decide who is participating in a game and who isn't, but isn't he the Game Master? I think there might be someone above him still. What an interesting tidbit here. So his first wish guarantees him that he will always be a participant. I guess even if he does lose in that case. Which would open up that possibility, and I hope we will see that at one point. So, his wishes also stack, it seems. Which means he's still a celebrity. I think. I'm not completely sure yet, though. Well, there it is. Confirmed. He's still a star in this world, so yeah. And Buffer's back in. That's totally not surprising, to be honest. Oh no. The foreigners have Neon. But she's happily shopping with them, so maybe there's something different going on here? I wonder. Guess we'll have to see with that as well. Huh. Kawa. Doing scratch cards. Remember that he declined those in the first or second episode because he'd rather donate that money? Something about him changed, and his sister does realize that, so his memory being wiped is one thing, but there might be weird occurrences because the people around you still have their memories. Though, I do wonder, does she still have the memory of their parents being killed by the Yamato? We'll have to see about that, I guess. Well, a new round, or as they call it, season, of the Desire Grand Prix starts with a lot of people, including Hallelujah Ween, who you might recognize from last time, is the actual Pump Jack, so an administrator of the game, which... where will this lead, I wonder? Wait, is he the administrator, or is he just receiving the same powers as Pump Jack? Because it could easily just be that someone else is using that power, and well, him confessing his love for Tsumuri is weird, to say the least. But, well, maybe that's just his personality as well. We'll see. Also, an old guy enters the battle, so he either is the villain or just an old guy who's out quite fast. Probably with a little story surrounding him and learning a lesson. Either he learns it or they learn it from him, but one of these things. If you throw a lot of theories, one has to stick, right? Huh. So, our game this time around is kinda capture the flag, but a bit different. Instead of having to capture the flag of a different team, you have to protect it from the Yamato taking it. So basically each team is kinda on its own. And yeah, that is an interesting idea, I'd say. Yeah, Ace. That is exactly what we are wondering too here. While at the one hand, it seems kinda cheap that the Yamato basically only have helmets. More on that later, by the way. It is actually pretty cool that they have different outfits depending on the game, so... yeah, doing the rubber suit for every game different would probably lead to either it being way too expensive and they just don't, or the difference being so small it doesn't really matter. But like this That's really cool, and I really dig that, and I hope they continue that in future seasons as well. So, that old guy and that girl turn into a ram and an owl, I think. Could be some kind of subspecies from those, but, well, looking good as always. This show is really great with the costume designs. An additional entrant? Is that Keiwa? Hmm? So, he wants to be young again. I'm 34 years old, and I completely understand this wish. Huh. Well, and you? Just scuttle off. Ah, evil mother of this year is going to marry her daughter to someone she doesn't even know. We have 2022, everyone! And the problem is, stuff like that still happens, probably. But then her father appears and kinda does not want her to marry that guy. He even introduces a guest, which is someone we know. And said guest brings 2 bento boxes. So I guess our extra entrant is not Keiwa. But there's a possibility he will return as an extra entrant as well, right? Even the old guy is fighting, and she is just running away. She should be ashamed, seriously. I mean, yeah, fighting can be scary, I guess, but like, in an armor like that? With superpowers? At least give it a shot. Like the Yamato did, and, well, they shot her down. She's out now. I wonder if she gets replaced, though. Okay, Punk Jack is still that admin guy. At least very likely. And he has something against Geats. Maybe because he is won so often, which they don't seem to like. For kind of obvious reasons, though. Well, Neon is actually really back. And she comes with the new Beats power-up. Which looks really cool. I really love this design. Like, technically I love every design this show throws at me, which is... yeah, how can you not love it? This is great so far. And, well, with the stroke of her axe, which also is a guitar, she freezes or crystallizes the enemies. It's not quite clear which of the two, but doesn't really matter. It looks so cool, and it's such a great finisher. Well, this was a good episode to mark the start of a new round of the Desire Grand Prix. And we have Neon back, so only K-Bar missing and our core 4 would be assembled again. And I think these 4 will stay at least for quite some while. I don't believe K-Bar is out yet. But, well, we gotta see what happens to that in the upcoming episodes. So, let's go! Episode 11, Stratagem 2, Yamato Maze. So, Keiwa, together with 2 other passengers and the bus driver, of course, falls into a hole that is probably totally not related to the Yamato attacking or anything. Well, and Neon, of course, now remembering everything, wants to run away from home again. But wait a minute. Didn't she want to run from home before she became a rider, though? So, why did she stop that? That is weird, and I hope we get an answer soon. So, her father seems to know something. I wouldn't be surprised if he is part of the Desire Grand Prix staff. Which, by the way, is also the wish Ace has uttered this time around. So, yeah. But then the foreigners interrupt to tell them that she is gone again, which, well, we saw right before this, so no surprise there. So, she's talking to Ace here, but that's not the important part about this, because this place has red boxes under the chairs, and I have no idea why. Is it to put, like, your stuff in, which that kind of would be genius, actually. Okay, now this is weird. We already know he wants his mother back. We don't know much about her, but yeah, that's his main wish. But he tried using that wish before. However, the card wouldn't accept that writing, so what is up with that? His mother probably is something more special than just, well, a woman. So, the next game will be a maze. And when they say maze, they mean just like some kind of castle that is pretty normal in appearance, actually. But one more tidbit is that they are paired up with civilians. In Ace's case, that little boy here, which probably won't solve anything of the things that needed to be solved here. Honestly, I did not take Michinaga as such a gentleman, but like, there he goes, protecting Neon, which, yeah, good, because that guy kind of is a creep, coming at her with his star sign and everything. Don't do that. Just talk normally if you want to talk to a girl. Or a boy. Doesn't really matter. Just be normal. Be weird, but normal. If that makes sense. And the old man owl gets our friend Kawa, which means he's in the game, as, well, we could foresee due to him being in that bus, but that's it. Here we are. Kawa is in the game. Just in a different way. And as there are not enough civilians for everyone, Punk Jack gets paired up with Tsumuri, which totally does not smell sea creature-y. And, well, the door obviously is closed because it would be too easy to just walk out of the door. And you need to say a certain word to open it. No, that word is not sesame. They didn't do that gladly. It's different. It's a bit more complicated than that as well. So, this will be a good riddle. Look forward to it. And the Jamato turned into the Jamato, which, why not? That works. And not only can they speak now, saying Henshin, they actually Henshin into kind of riders themselves. They're not called Kamen Rider Jamato officially so far in the show, but I mean, they use it better than everything, like a rider should, and they also look pretty cool. I like this design a lot. And we also can see that if the Jamato get too close to the civilians, the vines around their necks will suffocate them. Yeah. Please don't give us a child death here. Please. And the old man got hit pretty hard. Well, at least for him, pretty hard, and he's pretty much not in fighting shape anymore, which, yeah, was foreseeable. But still, please don't kill him off. He's a nice one. Please. So, even our Game Master doesn't know about the Jamato being able to transform, huh? And thus, to compensate for their new power, he sends out some more loot. Which also tells us he definitely can control how much loot he can give out. And if they really wanted just to protect our planet from the Jamato forces, why even do it like that and not just give them the loot from the get-go? But then again, I will not be surprised if they have ulterior motives, because that was kinda seeable from miles away. Oh, a golden jackpot one. Is that the main thing for Neon though? Because she is golden and normally those colors match, like Magnum with Ace, they are both white, and Ninja with Tycoon, which are both green. And well, he threw the bentos in and the Jamato picked them up. That will be helpful. And with all that going on, he's going to take a call, but who will be the one who is called here? An old guy harvesting Yamato as well as belts. So the Kamen Rider powers and the source of evil this season, those are connected. I am shooketh. That never happened before in Kamen Rider. No, but actually, even though, well, in Kamen Rider, the evil things and the riders are always connected, this is a nice little surprise here, because they grew on trees. We didn't know that. And, well, they are connected very, very directly. Like, really from the same source. Not, like, modified or anything. He also collects the broken center things of the players. I kinda have a feeling those are the seats for the Yamato and belts and stuff. But no confirmation on that. So yeah, the same symbols that can be found at the door they need to open are under these pictures. So they basically say what the picture depicts. Guess this seems easy, but just wait for the next episode and you know that there's a bit more to it to make it not that easy. And again, just like with Precure, we have someone using the technology of this day and age to basically take a picture, but that's very useful, and I kinda hate that a lot of shows just don't do this, because, like, if it's set in today, use your phone to look stuff up on the internet or take photos of hints or something like that. Why aren't people Googling more? Like, you would, right? And now, of all people, this team gets the one and only bento that was not taken by the Yamato. What a coinkydink. And to get rid of Geats, because, well, Geats gets on the nerve of the people here, he mixes up the hints. Well, that is not fair play. He is, however, caught by Michinaga doing this. So, at least somebody has seen it and the riddle is solvable. Ha! I knew it. Old guy gives pep talk to Keiwa, who isn't even fighting, but, well, might enter the battle again. So, let's go. Go Tycoon! Oh, if you lose, you not only use your memories, but also the desire for the thing you have written on the desire card. That's why Keiwa doesn't have any desire for world peace anymore. And it also makes me think that Geats might lose this round, because that way, two things will happen. First, he won't become an administrator or a member of the staff or whatever. And second, he doesn't have that desire anymore and he won't use that wish again. Which is a nice and natural way for the show to not have him be part of the staff, because I don't know if that would actually work, because would he still be joining the battles then? Like a regular member? Probably not, right? So, yeah. This is a nice little tidbit. And of course it also explains why Neon doesn't run away from home anymore. She lost that desire. And her mother did seem to remember that she tried that before, so yeah. It all comes together. All making sense now. Cool. Oh no, old man. Please. Don't do the Mobile Suit Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans opening 1. But nice henshin pose there. And Geats gets his hands on one of those buckles there. So, what do? Show us. Oh, so the jackpot power-up actually gives you a random other power-up. In this case, boost, making Geats double boosted. Which is awesome. And also that cool golden scarf. Which probably does nothing but looks cool. And looking cool is cool. And he uses a motorcycle as a weapon like this. Which is just awesome. Well, nothing is finished, but like, he could drive off the Yamato for now, and this episode is kind of over. And continue next time. And it was such a great episode, and the conclusion to it, I hope it involves Keiwa. Please involve Keiwa. Let's go. Episode 12. Scheme 3. Slot Fever. Old guy, who obviously cannot fight anymore, asks Ace to also protect Keiwa. Well. Right? And the little boy protecting his sister like this does awaken something in Keiwa. Because, like, he has a sister as well and stuff. And when Keiwa asks what he can do to help fight, Ace points towards his lower body parts and says, touch this. He means his belt. Get your gut out of your mind. And as he does this, he remembers everything, like we have seen with his sister, and begs to be a rider again. And well, he gets the entry rights from the old guy, which means Keiwa is back, or will be shortly. And he even gets ninja. So, let's go. There, the two are together again. The fox and the tanuki. Actually, let me make a wallpaper out of this quickly. But well, even with Keiwa back, the Yamato riders are still pretty strong. And we still have a riddle to solve here. And well, Ace takes this book that Hallelujah found because, well, he put 2 and 2 together and just got it that they are sabotaging him. And this book contains hints on how to solve these riddles, left behind by previous participants. And then the battle between these two does not start because Tsumuri interferes. As the navigator she has to, because infighting between riders is forbidden, and even with him being an administrator here, he is a rider right now, as is Geats, and it just makes sense, even though I would want to see this battle, but this is the right thing to do here, riders. You did good. He even caught on to the mingling with the letters, thanks to a scratch, and yeah, that was kind of very obvious, to be honest. Then, when they pulled the trigger on that slot thingy, they all got their perfect counterpart, making them all full armored, which is a bit Deus Ex Machina-like, but so awesome that... Okay, do that. It's so cool. I mean, thank you, Ace. This much was kinda obvious. But the trick to it is that it needs to be translated into the Yamato language. And that is not as easy. The keyword though is just hirake in the Yamato language, which is Japanese for open. But well, more Yamato attacks, so the civilians will actually solve the riddle here, which, that's a nice touch. I do like that. And well, after getting outside, Keiwa gets to write a wish on his desire card. He didn't take over the I wanna be young again wish, which makes sense, but it would have been hilarious, right? So, Now he wishes for all the erased riders to come back. And in accordance with Ace's wish not really being grantable, this would make for a good round for him to win, actually. Well, this episode was awesome. I really enjoyed it. It was one of the best, and this show just has good episodes so far. So, yeah, looking forward to next time. So, what did you think about these episodes? Tell me in the comments below. Also, click on the like and subscribe button as well as that little bell to receive a jackpot and keep updated with the stuff I'm doing. Also, check out the links down in the description below leading to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord, where I update you and post stuff and we can have a lot of fun together there. As well as to my Twitch, where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, bye-bye!